you see?
Not yet, no.
So what are you on? Are you on YouTube or are you on this?
I'm on this, yeah. But
Okay.
we have external technology. I mean, MI5, they've got a lot to learn from the three sisters.
So you can see how many people are with us?
Uh, Good point. I want to say yes, but
I want you to say yes too, because otherwise we might just...
I mean, at the moment we have nobody.
Hooray!
is what I'm told, which could mean that we're not live. But generally, because I did it with Pupu on Monday,
Yeah.
and after a little bit of us saying, "Are we live? Are we live? Are we not live?" So somebody, James, just sent me a text saying, "You're live."
For God's sake, you're live. Okay, so should we assume that we are live and kicking?
We can assume it because we now have Jean with us.
Jean's there. Hello, lovely Jean.
Hello, darling Jean. We have you, so that means it's working, and we can talk.
We can have a little chat. So we're going to have a slightly shorter chat this week because, well, two reasons. Last week we talked so long that we got cut off.
Yeah. Yeah. Instagram said enough already, you two. You've been
you've just been talking about bollocks for the last 15 minutes. And I think I was getting into telling you how wonderful I think Gordon Ramsay's kitchen nightmares are, and then it was like, no.
Enough talking about food, you two.
Yeah, so clearly there's a Ramsay food block there, so that's nice. Hello, Anne Paguntalan. Don't know how to pronounce that, but hello, Anne.
Yeah, that was
we are live. This is great news. So we're going to have a slightly shorter chat because A, we talked ourselves into sleep last time, and secondly, because you're doing something very exciting today. Is that right?
Yes, I'm still on a songwriting retreat, and in fact, let me check my virtual room. Yeah, they're at it.
So tell me about this.
It's a brilliant. It's a
Hello.
Hello, you're alive. Yeah, I'm on a virtual boot camp for songwriters, and it's brilliant because it's, every now and again it's good to refresh your memory about songwriting techniques and little tricks and stuff, and it's actually really useful. They're talking about business right now.
Amazing.
And publishing and stuff. And I went in thinking, well, I mean, we've done it loads of times already. I must know this stuff already. No, and in fact, I'm now panicking because a lot of stuff that we've done without knowing these things. And if we ever had a runaway hit with any of our back catalogue, we'd be...
Oh, really? Why? Tell me more.
Oh, because there's stuff about... One thing that I found out is that the producer, I mean, I'm sure that is not the case for the recordings that we've done with Universal because they would have had contracts. But the producer owns the recording.
What?
I've never heard of such a thing.
So Fred DeFay owns all of our recordings?
Yes!
Freddie Pooh!
We better not tell him.
No, I can't believe it. I have to talk to Lee about that. Really?
That's Ask mental. Him. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, insane.
So is this a new group of people? Because you have your songwriting collective, don't you? Who you've been working with. But this is not them?
No, this is through a songwriting school. It's a little boot camp.
So it's all week?
All week, yeah.
And what times is it? Is it 9 till 5 or 9?
No, it's 2 till 8.
Gosh.
And
so
it's pretty intense.
Zoom?
Yeah, it's via Zoom, yeah. And then they put people in groups, and you have to co-write with a group of 7 strangers.
We still got claws.
Yes.
So Marcella
okay, tell the story, please.
Well, when we were with the university, it was probably the second album, wasn't it? We were put into quite a lot of writing sessions with various lovely people, and just the three of us working with writers at the same time we didn't really know how it would work, did we? Like we couldn't really connect to any of these lovely people, and some of the suggestions were just amazing. You know, they'd say to us, oh, this person's written this song, this song, this song. You've got to work with them. They're amazing. And then you just find yourself in a room with a very normal person going, okay, so there's 3 of you and you're all quite a tight unit. Okay, so you're quite strong women. Okay, let's talk about, do you like cats? Yeah, cats, cool. But if you're fierce cats and, you know, maybe you've got claws, still got claws. That was the punchline.
Yeah. Oh, it was genius.
Oh,
I think that we also had a little bit of a chip on our shoulder at the time about being.
Don't need you.
Yeah, we did. Oh, we've got our lovely James, and we've got Sean from Atlanta, Georgia,
Wonderful.
and Anne is asking if we can sing Cape Cod, but I don't think we'll be singing today, but we can do it next week. Also, we cannot sing together because we'll be completely out of phase.
But also, there's one of us missing, so it's
and there's one of them missing, and
so bizarre. Yeah.
And it's the one that sings the melody as well, isn't it?
In this particular song, yeah. Maybe you can find the MP3, Marcella, and just have it on in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, because our harmonies without the melody sound horrendous.
Well, I do remember there was that time when we did the Royal Variety Show very early in our career. And we did, and most of you will probably know this because it's one of our most brilliant and horrific stories going. We were doing partner dancing with live human beings whilst doing 3-part harmony live. And I think it was a medley, wasn't it?
Yes.
And anyway, from that point on, we always took a sound guide with us wherever we went, because for some reason, someone at the BBC, was it BBC or ITV, can't remember, but they decided that Steph was the top part and therefore the melody. So they just ramped her up, which is not the way that our 3-part harmony works.
It doesn't, yeah. I mean, sometimes the top part is the melody, but not always. And not all the time for a song. Oh my God, that was
Mr. Salmon, the top part is so high and squeaky and it bears no resemblance to the main tune. So I remember watching it back going, oh my God, we sound awful.
Yeah, that's happened so many times.
So
happened.
Go on.
That happened to us when we did that gig in Poland with the Pasadena Roof Orchestra 2 years ago.
Oh, did it?
And oh my God, the recordings, I can't bear to listen to them because all you can hear is Emma.
Oh God.
It still happens. You can, because sometimes we bring our sound engineer, he says, no, you can't do that. And they go and do it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they might be asleep on the job. You never know with our guys.
Or they know better. I know, it's so weird.
So did you start writing on day one on this course, or?
Yeah, we did. Day one, we wrote a song. Oh, what was it called? Run to You, and it's brilliant because it's people of all abilities thrown together, so that there'll be professionals and people who have never written a song together in their life. So yesterday, I was in another group with this guy who's never written, and his majestic contribution to the song was pulling pints behind the bar. So we were writing a song about love and how we were trying to be really clever about how, describing this scene of this couple who are tremendously in love, and it could be the first date, and it turns out that they're married, and they've kept it fresh by having fun together. That was the genius idea that we had. And this guy, and I was saying, yeah, we should paint a scene, and he said, yeah, she's pulling pints behind the bar, isn't it?
Do they own this bar together, or is it like a love bar?
We didn't clarify.
I mean, is she at the bottom and he's on the top, cranking the...
Yeah, I think it might be, I don't know, maybe he was thinking about Pat Butcher. I'm not entirely sure.
Pat and Frank Butcher, yeah, I mean, they were a match made in heaven. They
were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we have Kwas saying Привет. Della Horojo. I have no idea how to read that or what it means.
Are you reading Cyrillic?
I am.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Wow.
Della Horojo. I have no idea how to say that.
So you're with a different team every day, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, and so do you get tuition at the beginning and then they say go and then you come back, or?
And then we come back and we get and then we get to deconstruct the songs and get feedback. And it's actually really useful because because if there's something that sounds a little bit samey, it might be because every section starts on beat one, and instead you should think of changing that. But I mean, this is stuff that we know, and we use it in our arrangements, of course. And as jazz singers, we know that that's a big no-no. But it's good
really
to be reminded.
To get stuck in a hole, isn't it? And then, you've got to. I mean, it's like when you're soloing as a jazz artist. Like when I teach how to, give tips on how to scan solo. It's like you take an idea, you develop the theme, or then you start this bar on beat one and the second bar on beat two. And they're all things that you can easily teach someone. But when you're up there doing it, you're like, what? Go completely blank. So the more times you can do it, the better.
Yeah, and to really do songs as an exercise, thinking about all of those components and deliberately trying to fit as many in as possible is so useful.
Yeah,
and I mean,
because especially when you're writing with someone else as well. Because I don't know about you, but I find myself getting into the same rap songwriting because I play the piano. And I'm like, if only I could play the guitar, if I could play the bassoon, my God, it's amazing too. But actually working with someone else gives you access to things that you don't, maybe you've got into a rut and you haven't accessed for a while. It's a really good idea.
Yeah, and there's stuff that I would never do. And sometimes, I'm sure it's the same for you, I sometimes find myself being a little bit too hoity-toity about writing, thinking, well, this is just not good enough. This is just too simple and too...
Give me a tritone substitution.
Exactly.
Nice.
I mean, I would never want to use one of those great... Well, what is it? 1-6-2... those chords. Yeah, those chord progressions that every single pop song uses. I would never want to, but actually, everybody else is doing it. Why not?
But it sort of works, doesn't it? So do you record them, or how do you present it?
Yeah, you record them. So on the first day, I was in charge of doing the recording, and I did a little tick beat in Logic, and then I did pling plong, and then I sang it, and it was the most horrendous thing. But it was a whole song in 1 hour.
Wow.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, and they always say that for every sort of 20 songs you write, one will be decent or more than that. So it's about just sort of getting it all out, isn't it, as well? Sounds brilliant. So you got till Friday, is that it? It's just
tomorrow is the last day.
So what happens on the last day? Are you with another group tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think we'll write the final tune, or maybe they'll get each of us to write. I don't know, but I'm really loving it. Really, really loving it.
And how many people are on the course?
About 30, 35.
Wow. So will you get to work with everybody at some point?
Probably not everybody, but a lot of different people. Yeah.
So are there people that are sort of, you think, oh, you're fantastic? Is there anyone standing out?
Yeah. There definitely are people that are, there's especially singers. There's singers that are the stars, and there's been a couple of people, but you can't tell who's a songwriting star because they're in a team.
Yeah.
So you definitely.
You definitely can't tell. This person has been in all 5 good ones.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So do you think you'll keep in touch with people? And is there anyone you want to keep writing with?
There's one woman that I might keep in touch with, because she is, because she has the qualities of a co-writer. She's really easygoing, comes up with lots of ideas, but is just as quick about letting go of them. And
that's the key, isn't it? You can't, because you can say, "Oh, this is my idea. Go down a rabbit hole," can't you? And then there's no way out.
Yeah, and I caught myself going down that rabbit hole yesterday, saying, "No, but this idea is what makes this interesting.
This is the only part of the song that's good, and it's mine."
And I thought, oh my God! After all these years, I can still catch myself doing that shit.
But isn't that the whole thing? Crap. Like it's all of life's learning is about learning how you operate and learning how to get through some of those barriers, because that sort of ego barrier is both really positive and really negative. Sometimes you have to keep going with an idea that's good, but also, you know, it's context, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds really fun.
We have the lovely Michael saying, hello, ladies. My wife and I love your new album. Thank you so much for getting it to us so quickly. What inspired you to sing 925?
Marcella.
Well, well, we've always wanted to do a Dolly Parton song, haven't we? In fact, in the old days, I remember really wanting you to sing Dumb Blonde.
Yeah,
which I still think
wasn't that one of the albums that was in Collette, your car, when it got broken into?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Why did I never do that? I'm sure
I don't know.
did.
I think you just got carried away with other stuff that were, and then we were singing our originals as solos, but that should be your solo at some point.
It's such a good tune. I listened to it again recently. I mean, the lyrics, because I've been listening to that Dolly Parton podcast. Have you listened to it?
Not yet. I've downloaded it. I've saved it, but yeah.
Because it's really interesting, because it talks about her career. It talks about the things she's had to do. It's a very cool podcast, and she's come up against a lot of those stereotypical sort of things that happen to female artists, particularly in the time that she was coming to prominence and stuff she had to do. But she's always been really sort of, her public image and the way that she talks about issues, she's very unpolitical. She's really not politically charged at all. She always wants to sort of sit on the fence, because she's just like, I don't want to alienate half of my fans when I give them so much, or they give me so much, so what's the point? But but they did play Dumb Blonde because they were talking about sort of some of the subservience that she was expected to do. And anyway, you've got to listen to the podcast. It's just fascinating. It's really good.
Now, someone wants to download Kate's image.
Well, I see. Hello, Pablo.
Pablo, you may buy a signed photograph of Kate from our shop. The PapiniSistersShop.com, and you can get a beautiful print that you can cherish forever and ever.
Amazing. So, what else has been going on in Marchie World?
Well, this week, just that, and also I have. Oh no, not just that. I've been doing some more work on the Papini Academy. So it's coming together. It's going to be marvelous. So it's taken shape as as I think I told you before, a monthly membership. Well, I've told everybody before, a monthly membership with exercises, but also with new arrangements every month. And then I was talking to Emma the other day, and she was saying she's only really interested in teaching people the nerdy stuff, like how to swing and how to scat. So then we agreed that she's going to come on as a workshop master, so do, I don't know, monthly or weekly, we'll see, workshops on that. And then you, Kate, will have to think about what you shall come and do.
What can I bring to this academy?
So much.
So little, all at the same time. We'll have to have a chat externally about this.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite, I'm always through my teaching, I've always just been quite interested in how you get the best out of people and how you figure out what they want. Because I mean, everything, I think it's so subjective. You can have a great singing lesson if you're a complete amateur, if somebody just gets what you want to do and you build up confidence. I just think that's always what I've been interested in, really. I completely understand why Emma wants to work on the sort of the creme sort of part of it. And it is wonderful when you get a student who you can get really geeky with. But I also get the same satisfaction with just helping people to, get a bit more confidence.
And I think that the plan is that she is going to teach anybody how to scat. It's going to be for anybody who wants to know how to practice it. So I'm really excited, because I might I'm definitely going to be taking those lessons myself.
You'll be doing a lot of transcription.
I shall be doing a lot of transcription. I've been doing requests, I'm giving Emma requests every week. So this week I've given her Joy Spring as a task.
Brilliant.
Joy Spring. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
So is she transcribing a solo?
She's doing the trumpet solo.
Amazing. Brilliant.
How does it go? You really got that right.
So is that
is the
Hendrix?
first. No, that is the one that's not Jenny Siegel.
Okay.
From Manhattan Transfer. Yeah, because I don't know. Did Lambert, Hendricks, and Ross do a version of it as well?
They must have done. Yeah.
They must have done.
It's one of those ones I always associate with them anyway. So I think it might be.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So what else has the Poo been up to? The Emma been up to?
She's just nerding out on jazz and doing really filthy podcasts. That's her life now.
So it's cooking stews while scatting, and swearing.
And swearing, yeah, that's her life.
The 3 S's.
Your life is doing recipes and homeschooling and walks.
Well, actually, this week, we did have Noah here this week, so I've been doing a little homeschooling. But I've been doing a new video for the Papini Patreon peeps. So we've been doing a bit of baking this week. That's been hugely fun. But I always get my husband to have a look at it just before I send it to you to make sure that, I haven't done the recipe backwards or something, which does happen. And he's like, you get 55% more posh every time you put the camera on. I'm like,
I know! I'm the queen.
I'm the queen of the baking scene. So that's been quite fun. But I've also been doing quite a lot of painting.
Oh!
So I've been painting. I've done it for presents for people over the last few months. And I've just had a commission from my friend. You remember Aubrey?
Yes.
Who wants me to paint his 3 little dogs on his blue Chesterfield sofa.
That is absolutely brilliant.
So I will have
what do you mean? Oh, sorry. I thought he meant he wanted...
Not
for a moment, I thought that he wanted you to paint the sofa. Literally paint them over the sofa.
Exactly. He sent me a little picture of these dogs on this little sofa, so I'm going to have to crack on with that.
Genius. What technique? What is your speciality?
Well, so far I seem to have only done animals. So I did someone's cat. I've done an elephant. Oh, I did some flowers, and then I did our cat for Lee for Valentine's Day, I think. So I seem to be a pet painter. You
know what? You can make a fortune with that. You can be a millionaire.
Cats have been my forte, but I'm having to do dogs. I don't think I've spent so much time looking at a dog. So, but listen, I'll send you some pictures of what I've done, and maybe you can.
Please.
They're not too bad. I've been using oil up until now, but I'm going to do some acrylic, I think, so I can maybe not trash my house every time I do painting.
Yeah, because oil is really difficult as well, and it takes ages for it to dry, doesn't it?
It does, but it smells really sexy. It's like walking into an art gallery. You're like, it's really nice. So we'll see if acrylic hits the spot.
So my friends, I am sorry, I was just.
You've got to go.
Room. I need to go and study.
You go study. Enjoy your writing. It's lovely to see you. Nice to see you, world. Next week, you've got to tune in because I'm going to be interviewing Marcella. The goddess that is Marcella Papini is going to be unravelled by a series of questions.
And the following week,
yes,
I shall be interviewing Kate.
It's gonna be
Blonde bombshell.
And then the week after that, I will be interviewing a cat because that's just about all I've got in the house.
Excellent. And I shall be a dog.
I will see you next week, and I'm already got lots of questions, so I'm going to refine it.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Okay, love you lots. Lots of love to the world. Bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.